Bueno, quiero que observen bien alrededor de la maqueta cómo es el lugar, ¿sí? Este sector, señores, es el Valle Rojo, ¿de acuerdo? No sé si han visto adelante de la montaña de colores, esto vieron, ¿verdad? Es el Valle Rojo que se hace también caminando, más o menos un giro más o menos aproximadamente de 40 minutos alrededor. Pero estando en este Valle Rojo por lo menos es más tiempo, tenemos que salir por lo menos 3 de la mañana, ¿no? Para visitar este lugar más. Créeme que este lugar en sí, antes de tener esta bonita excursión de la montaña de colores en sí, pues hacía la primera visita que se hizo fue en el año 2006 todavía, ¿no? Que por aquellos 65 millones de años era pues toda una concentración de hielo, todo. Marítimamente era todo reinado de agua, fluvialmente. ¿Y qué pasó, señores? Con el tiempo de aquellos años empezó a descender las aguas y dejaron evidencias de las areniscas, arcillas y rastros de las minerales que ustedes el día de hoy están apreciando, señores. ¿Y por qué dirán, cuando llueve, amigo Edwin, si llueve, arriba no cae lluvia? ¿Por qué? Estamos en altura. ¿Qué cae? Cae nieve y cae granizada. Solo él.
Kaylee's trying purple corn ice cream. I'm gonna pee too. It's fruity. What does it taste like? It tastes like something. Not like corn. Yeah, not like corn. It's like fruity. I'm going to pee. It's Kaylee's last hour in Cusco and we're celebrating with some lasagna.
Last supper.
Her favorite lasagna that she had here. Look at my hair. It's like stupid, like ginger.
It's like blonde.
I hate it. I'm gonna dye it when you leave. Oof. But I forgot that we didn't give an explanation of the ayahuasca thing. So this is how it went down. So we arrive to the Pisac. The lady brings us in a little car, tuk-tuk, and we drive like, I don't know, 5 minutes away, and it's this beautiful place, and there's like this big hut, and so we all take our shoes off, we go inside. Well, I'm getting kind of nervous thinking about it. Not that it was bad, but I was really nervous when it was happening. And we go in, and then there's the mattresses all in a circle.
On the edge of the hut.
Yeah, at the edge of the hut. I took like a 5-second clip. And then there was like a fire pit in the middle, but it wasn't lit. And then the medicine man and his niece, who was like help running it, sat on like the front. We all picked a mattress, had a blanket. We sat there. They gave like a speech about ayahuasca and how it helps and what you might feel. We only understood about 65 to 70% of it because it was all in Spanish, but it was enough. I do wish I did understand it though, because I feel like they were giving really good information. Like, I'm really sad I didn't understand it all.
It was powerful. A lot of people were crying when they were talking about it.
Yeah.
Because they were like, if you're a victim, that's okay. You might experience this, you might experience that.
I cried a little bit when they were talking, even though I was really scared. But I was like mentally preparing myself to like face all my demons or have an experience similar to my overdose or just throw up and be scared. Or just it tasting bad. Like, I think I was even just scared of that. I don't know what the hell I was scared of. Just
I mean, it is scary.
The unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know what's gonna happen. I really started panicking when she came around and gave us all a bucket that we're gonna throw up in, because Danny explained it to us. Like, we weren't gonna throw up, we weren't gonna trip. It was like, we already explained it. It's like supposed to be like a low-key thing that you just have weird dreams after. But she comes over, she brings up everyone a bucket. She talks about how you could take it the first time, and the second time, and the third time if you want. They'll do 3 times. And how, she mentioned a lot how you might vomit a shit ton. I was really panicked. I was like, So she brings all over the buckets, they talk more, and then they explain like the different plants inside the ayahuasca, which was interesting and I wish I understood. And then it started like 2 hours later, I would say, hour and a half later. So
Ayahuasca is one plant, and then they mixed 4 other herbs in with it.
did you hear what they were for?
Well, the first one is to connect you with the universe. The second one is maybe to connect you with the earth or something. I don't remember.
I couldn't
He went through
really.
each herb that you added in, though.
I wish I understood.
And they had these big plastic bottles.
Yeah, it was just like a liter plastic bottle that used to have water in it that they emptied, or had Coca-Cola in it. They took the packaging off and put the ayahuasca in it. Oh, and it looked so gross. It looked so gross. Well, he came from the jungle. We saw where he came from, like a little hut in the jungle. Okay, so then they poured out all the cups. There was about 19 people there, I think. And they were like, whose first time is it? And there were 9 first people. And they came around and they gave the cups of the ayahuasca to the first people that I've never done before. And then they say, okay, you have to drink this in one gulp. You go 1, 2, 3, breathe, and you drink the whole thing. No
We all
sipping it.
drank it together. They were like, salute, and then...
Yeah, and then I chugged it. And it tasted like...
You sounded so loud.
Really?
You were trying so hard.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Really? You could hear me? That's really funny.
Yeah. You were like kind of... I could hear you because you were like kind of struggling. You're like, drink, drink.
I was
drink.
I was stressed. I was like, I don't know if I have to really do this quick. Also, I don't know how to take shots. Like, I've never taken a shot in my life. Not that would have helped because this was way more than a shot, but it does help a little bit because...
This is way more than... It was like a...
Yeah, it was like a...
Maybe
it was
like 2 or 3 shots.
It was like this much. No, like down, like here. Maybe even less. Like this much?
Maybe. It's hard to tell because the shape is the opposite.
Yeah, the cup was like an hourglass. So we chugged it, and then they turned off all the lights. She said, hasta mañana, and then I got really scared that she said, and I was like, wait, what? You're gonna turn off the lights and not talk to us anymore? I'm so confused. We all chugged it. It tasted like vomit alcohol. Like, after you finish drinking it, like, it literally tastes in your mouth like you vomited already.
It wasn't horrible.
It was so bad.
I think drinking a shot is more difficult.
I think so too, actually. Because I can't drink a shot, but I could drink that. Because the alcohol was... It tasted alcohol-y, but it wasn't, like, alcohol-y enough that I couldn't drink it. Yeah, you're right. I think it's hard to take a shot.
It didn't burn.
But only if you don't know how to take shots, it's harder. If you know how to take a shot, then the ayahuasca's harder.
I guess.
Yeah. So then we took it. They turned off the lights. We sat on our mattresses in the dark. Apparently, Kaylee kept her eyes open, which is really weird. I closed my eyes because we're in the dark.
What's the difference? Really weird.
It's just really weird to, like... Is that not weird? To just, like, look into darkness?
It's like effort to keep your eyes closed, though.
I feel like it's effort to keep your eyes open. Like, give your eyes a break. If it was effort to close your eyes, we wouldn't sleep with our eyes closed.
I don't think so.
That's really funny.
Like, if you're, like, resting on a bus.
You close your eyes.
If you're gonna
I
go
close
to
my
sleep.
eyes.
I don't know.
When I rest, I close my eyes. And then, so we sat, and then eventually, maybe like 5 minutes later, in the darkness, he starts doing like... And I'm like, am I starting to trip? I was like, am I hearing these noises for real? I won't actually ever know. And I was thinking about, I wanted to ask you later if you heard it. Kaylee and I moved our mattresses next to each other, so we were sitting right next to each other. I'm so happy we did that. I would have been so scared. And then eventually the turned into...
He started singing in Quechua.
And it was so beautiful.
That's nice.
And I was like, and it progressively got cooler. Like, the noises started sounding like actual, like, I don't know, bell, like the way he would do that would sound so complex. Like, it would sound like an instrument almost. And I started getting scared that I was imagining that too. I wasn't tripping at all. Apparently Kaylee throws up a little bit. Like, she's one of the first people to throw up. There's only, I think, one person next to her threw up first. And then Kaylee threw up, but I wasn't really sure. I thought that she did, but I wasn't sure. It was really tiny. And then she went to the bathroom, and she came out, and I didn't know this till later, but apparently she started tripping.
I was tripping before that, though.
That's crazy.
I
Like, how
threw
long?
up after I was tripping.
Like what? Like 10 minutes? After 10 minutes?
I It's hard to tell time.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. And she said she saw beautiful patterns like DMT, flowers, spears. So beautiful but uncomfortable. She said. I didn't know she was tripping until they maybe like 40 minutes later. They were like, okay, if someone wants a second one, let us know. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna take a second one because I don't feel anything. I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel trippy. They come around. For anyone who's sitting up with like a flashlight, she pours more into your cup. And I took more.
I couldn't take more. I couldn't.
And that's when I
drink
found
something
out.
that tastes like vomit while listening to other people around me throwing up.
Oh yeah, and then other people started throwing up, and that's when I found out she was already tripping because I was like, "You're not taking more." She was like, "I'm already tripping," and I was like, "What? You are?" She's like, "You're not. You didn't feel that?" I was like, "No." And then I took the second one, and then we lay down in the mattresses, and I just kind of lay there. I feel like a little weird, but I'm not tripping for sure. I don't even feel like sick. Then people really start throwing up around us, which was really interesting experience to hear a bunch of people throw up around us. And some people's throw up sounded really violent, and I felt bad for them.
They were getting all the hate out.
Yeah.
Or the
The
shame.
anger, the everything,
The resentment that they carry around with them.
they all came out. So I lay down. I feel really relaxed, but I definitely don't feel like I'm tripping. I feel like maybe a little warm, maybe like a little. Okay, near the end of the second one, I started to feel like a little euphoric, kind of like I was on pain meds or something. And then 40 minutes later, it goes by about, I would say, and turns off flashlights. Like, does anyone want a third? She comes around. I say just like a little bit. A few people take it. I drink the third. Lay down. I start to feel a little sick. No, as the girl next to me threw up as soon as she drank it, and then I drank it too at the same time, and I almost threw up when she threw up. I was like, oh wow, like as I was drinking it. But that was like a reflex thing almost, like combined with slightly nausea. And then a little time goes back, and then I start to trip, and then I throw up, and then I'm finally tripping. But my trip isn't crazy. I basically was having like, it felt like a mushroom trip. I was just visiting all these problems in my life. Like, I was having issues. Well, not issues. You know, you're always having issues with people in your life. Like, I just had different situations going on with different people. So, like, in my brain, I visited each one with the feeling of, like, guidance and, like, with confidence and, like, a lot of love and empathy. And I felt, like, so full of love that I was, like, pouring out of love so I could give my extra to people that I was thinking about. And I worked through different things of what I wanted to say to different people. What else did I think about? I visited like my childhood self and also like a traumatized version of myself. It felt good. I just felt like really happy. I kind of felt like, wow, it's gonna last forever. I'm gonna be so much happier when I get out of this. Like, this is gonna last. This isn't gonna go away. It did go away, but
Do you feel happier? Do you feel like it changed you?
I felt pretty happy before it. I guess I could say a little bit happier, but I was pretty happy before the ayahuasca also. It was just like a good mushroom trip. It was a good, like, reflective mushroom trip. But it felt more spiritual. And they're playing the drums and singing the whole time, which is really nice. Every time someone threw up, he would go to, like, make the demons go away or something. I don't know. Maybe I have more to say, but I don't really remember. Keely was laughing, making soup with our feet, which was
We were both laughing.
I was laughing because you were laughing, though.
Because I was telling good jokes.
You were telling jokes?
Yeah, about making the soup. That made you laugh.
She was rubbing our feet together, and she said, I feel like we're making soup.
It was so funny.
No one else was really talking. Okay, you said you heard someone talk to herself under the blanket the whole
Yeah,
time.
there was a person who was like, for like hours. She was just talking to herself. It was really cute. And
I
people
would
were
be
crying.
scared. I cried. Did you cry? I cried because I missed my family. It was like the first time I really missed my family in a while. And you cried a little bit about
I
Palestine.
cried about Palestine. It was weird because I was laying down and my tears went directly into my ear. My ears were wet. That was great.
So yeah, that was that. Started fading at some point, and then we're just left in the dark to go to sleep. Tried to go to sleep. I think we slept for a couple hours maybe. woke up to the fire being on at 4:44. They said that 4:44 to 5 is like the time that you connect with Pachamama, Mother Earth. And they gave us a little speech again, and then we all went around and said our experiences and just like a few words. And then they gave another speech, and then we left at 6 a.m. And it was a really nice experience, I thought. And the guy, I feel like, was a really... We looked him up. He is a very renowned guy. Okay, he's done a lot. And I feel like, you know, the whole time, I really trusted the fact that he was, like, connected to us and guiding us. Like, I was super spiritual during it. When he was doing the drums and stuff, like, I imagined him watching all of our shit that we were going through. You didn't feel that way?
I didn't think about that,
like,
but I could have. That probably would have helped me.
Like, he was literally guiding us and, like, some kind of, like, weird spiritual, not Pocahontas, but, like, he could see, like, the animals. He's, like, fighting demons for us and, like making sure we're okay. Because he had to smoke, like, a bunch of tobacco and eat a bunch of coca leaves to, like, stay connected to us. And when before we started, he did the connected to each person. So I really imagined, like, an invisible string among all of us. It was really nice. It was really cool. That's the reason I would do it again, like having the guide. And I understand now why. Because he didn't actually do very much. If you're not spiritual, he just sang and gave a talk. But I really see it as if he was guiding us spiritually. But it was really good. I think I'm more spiritual after that experience. Like, people would always refer to ayahuasca as, like, her and, like, the medicine, and I kind of thought it was bullshit. But after that experience, I feel more like it's legit. How do you
feel like that with mushrooms, too?
Yeah, but this was way more with the guy being there.
Did you feel more intensely than with mushrooms?
No.
But just because the guy was there, he was guiding you, and you felt like it was more of a thing?
Yeah, it wasn't more intense. It was more... beautiful. No, it was more like I was being helped. I felt like a force helping me, whereas mushrooms, sometimes it's just beautiful and I'm like going through things and it's beautiful and I love life. But this was like, it felt like the intention was to work on myself, like a therapy.
But you can sense your intentions with mushrooms too.
Yeah, you can. But it was hard not to send intention with this, with the guidance.
This is more serious.
Yeah, it was really serious.
Yeah.
How serious everyone around you took it and the protocol and all of that. Also, the fact that it was dark and you had to think a lot. Like, we were talking about it with someone after, and Kaylee was saying, I wish that I could have saw things, I could have seen things. And it's true, I went to the bathroom and it was so beautiful. My hands washing in the candlelight was so beautiful. And she was saying, I wish we could have done it in the nighttime and looked at all the beautiful stuff. And I agree. But the girl was telling us that, like, it needs to be dark so you can, like, see the vision, so you can connect, and so you can do that spiritual work, which makes sense. So that was also a big difference. I would have been really scared if Kaylee wasn't there. Every time I got scared, I kind of, like, made sure I could, like, feel her next to me and felt grounded. Yeah, it was a really nice experience. You would maybe do it again?
Yeah.
I would maybe do it
again,
again,
if I was here, if there was an opportunity.
I just don't want to drink it again and vomit. I don't know what's worse, the drinking it or the vomiting. I think I'd rather just vomit.
Because you get it. Well, the vomiting is nice because you get it over with. And you know that it's over with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather just, like, know that I'm gonna vomit rather than drink that and not vomit. I don't know. Ugh, I feel sick thinking of it. Alright, we're getting our lasagna. Kaylee's gonna leave. What did you think about this trip?
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was one of the best trips I've been on.
Aww.
Yeah. Because we did a lot.
We did do a lot. It was paced well.
Yeah. What was the best part?
Oh, don't ask me that. I don't know yet.
My favorite part was going to the Amazon volunteering. I just felt so happy. Anytime I do a community-based activity like that, I realize, like, how important community is. Like, how good it feels like to be in a group of people and, like, help each other. And also, like, it really reconnected me with nature, and, like, I felt the sense that I could just, like, lay in the grass with someone and just talk for a couple hours. Whereas, like, normal life, I don't really feel like I can do that, or, like, anyone would have the time to do that or want to do that. But in the nature, I was like, we all just wanted to appreciate nature and appreciate time, and there was, like, less of a mission in a way of like using your time. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, that taught me a lot. Machu Picchu was okay. Honestly, Machu Picchu was like least on the list. It was really beautiful, but it was just like beautiful, and that's it. Do you think Machu Picchu or Rainbow Mountain was more beautiful?
Rainbow Mountain, but it could have been my expectations.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, when you have lower expectations, then it blows you away.
Yeah, right. The drives were really beautiful for all of them. I slept for 90% of all of them, but they were still beautiful.
Such nice drives.
They were really, really pretty.
Just mountains, mountains upon mountains.
So many mountains. If you like mountains, you should come to Cusco area.
You got
The
green
Andes.
mountains with trees. You got desert mountains.
You have
got-
like really tall mountains.
Really rocky mountains.
You have like shorter mountains.
Mountains with alpacas on them. Mountains with llamas
Sometimes you go
on
like
them.
through the mountains, like where you have mountains on
through a
all
cave.
sides. We went through a cave at one point.
We went to 3 caves. You were sleeping through
Oh,
some
wow.
of them.
I slept a lot on the buses, a lot. What time is it? How much time do we have before you go? We have like 30 minutes to eat.
Hope that they bring it soon.
It's a great trip. Tomorrow, I'm going back to Colombia, which is crazy. I was going to go to Bolivia for a week, and then I didn't know where I was going after. I'm going back to Colombia because I have a flight from Colombia to Ecuador after, because I didn't explain this on my vlogs, I don't think, but I was supposed to go to Ecuador like a month ago from Colombia, but I didn't have my yellow fever vaccine, so it got canceled, but I got my flight back. But my flight can only be from Medellin to Ecuador, so I'm going back to Medellin for that reason. I was going to go to Bolivia for a week, but it's $160 to get a visa. And it's a 15-hour bus ride. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll regret it, but I'm not going. And then after Colombia, I'll probably go to Ecuador and then maybe Dominican Republic at home. I'll see you in Colombia. I haven't really filmed much, but maybe I should start filming my bachata journey there, because I'm really into bachata.
Bachata journey.
Yeah, and I really want to make a song, so maybe I'll film that process too. We'll see. Okay, bye. Bye, memories. Bye. It's the outro of the Peru video. Goodbye, lasagnas. Bye.
She's a badass chick. You know you're watching her twitch.